Welcome, Josh Thompson, everybody!
It's true, I like the Jew. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like the Jew anymore. How do you guys like the Jews? Woo! Everyone wants to give the Jews shit. They're all jumping on this thing, right? And I get it. Like, I get how the Nazis, got on their shit now. Like, if you just have all this shit, I was on board with it at first. When Hail Hitler came out from Kanye West. That was really good, actually. It was a good song. And, I still listen to it. I was going to listen to it on the subway here. And there was a lot of black people around, so I chose not to. I didn't want to end up like one of these mayors now we have. It's a real shame. That girl who was stabbed on the subway. She's got you looking over your shoulder now. You're like always looking over your shoulder a little bit, Is that just me?
Well,
Yep, will do.
I was just saying, if you move your hair, you can see easier.
I like her. I like her.
But they gotta have respect for the Jews because they gotta help us kill all the sand niggers. You know what I mean? And we don't want to kill all the sand niggers. Some of them are our friends actually. I'm friends with a couple of them, and we're trying to convert them. We're trying to bring them over. And it's working. It's pretty easy, man. They got a pretty shitty faith. Like, it's not shitty, but it's like the whole book, it's not as good. Like, Jesus was like the man. Like, he came, and he came back to life. Nobody else did that, you know what I mean? He's the only one that's coming back to life.
Hell yeah, let's go, Jesus.
And they apparently, I was reading this on the internet the other day, and everything you read on the internet's real. They took the AI and they took the petabytes, like the whole farm of GPUs, and they put it on this shroud of Turin. You guys, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
The shroud of Turin. And apparently they found like all this 3D geometrical data that's like, oh yeah, some like lightning basically struck Jesus and brought him back to life. Like it's 100%. Like it's irrefutable at this point. He came back for 40 days. He was just chilling. And he was telling people, he didn't come back and he wasn't like, oh man, I'm so fucked up. Like, oh, somebody take me to the hospital. You know what I mean? He was just ready to go. He was like, no, peace be upon the earth. Like, let's go. Like, good shit's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? That's good shit. They should have more of that. They should do more of that. If he wants to come back and do it again, that'd be lovely, right? And, with the Jews, it's like everyone wants to bone the shit. They're like, oh, Jews. But here's the thing: the Jews were in the Bible. There was another period, like when they were in Egypt, right? They're all chilling in Egypt, and they're hanging out at this like pyramid, right? And they're being forced to like make pyramids and do dumb shit because they're high IQ, like they're kind of awesome. Like God's kind of favoring them because they're suffering. So the more they are being like inflicted with suffering, the more they just kind of burgeon up. The more like they kind of just rise under the pressure. You know what I mean? Maybe we're gonna rise under the pressure. Like, we need the Jews to oppress us a little bit, so God likes us. You know what I mean? Woo! And that's why we have Josh Infeld here, and he doesn't like to admit it. He's a little undercover, but he doesn't have to be because you are our representative with the Jews, right? Like we can rely on you for that. I meant to ask you on part, so. Anyways, we can go to the thing with it. But I'm reading the Torah. I'm reading a little bit about the Torah, and it's all the same stuff. Everyone believes in the same shit. It's all the same. It's all it's all the same God they're talking about. They're just all Jesus is it's contentious because he came back to life, right? That's like a big thing, and there's like a lot of conflicting ideas about that. Yeah. Let me see if I got. You got my notes. I gotta think of something else. What do you guys like? Somebody give me a topic to like.
Gay sex.
Gay sex? Is gay sex a sin?
Yeah.
Should you not have gay sex?
Man, is gay sex a sin?
Yeah.
It's not a fun. It doesn't look fun. If you've ever like accidentally been like flashed on like you're spelunking the tunnels on the internet. You're looking for gold. In the hubs. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get attacked with a strike, from the other side, and they get you with something. You see a little something you didn't want to see, and it's like, oh, that didn't look good. You know what I mean? I can't get on board with I just can't. I'm glad. You know, I think sex is supposed to be a holy thing between a man and a woman, and you're supposed to, it's supposed to be a good thing. You know what I mean? It's something you're supposed to protect. You know, and I've been, a lustful man. You know, I've had my share of escapades, and I've committed that sin. Not proud of it. You know, at one point I was actually very proud of it, but the truth of the matter is, they say passion it burns. Something about passion it burns you. You know what I mean? It burns your soul. It's good just to be chill. Like you don't always need to try with your heart too hard. If you can just align yourself and do the right thing, things will work out. Things are gonna work out for you. You don't need to panic too much. You don't need to get angry. A lot of these crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the big protests they had last week at Christie Pitts. Fuck, that was nuts. Man, and I walked over, and talked to both sides because I just wanted to see what it was like. Man, the left tards, they're kind of, they're kind of violent. You know what I mean? And I was recording them. Yeah, I was recording them, and then they had they had some woman with a bandana, like a red bandana, start following me around because I was recording. And there was one guy giving signals, he was the only guy that was attractive. He looked like he was being paid to operate this. He was giving signals. When he saw me, he made eye contact, did something. Then some girl in a red bandana was following me around. And this is all on video. And she looked like she was marking me for death. It was fucking terrifying. So I don't know what that's about. We kind of gotta get that gone. Probably put them all in the mental institutions. Get these people in mental institutions, man. We need to bring back the mental institutions. It was a big terror. Oh, am I gonna get? Remember those movies about people getting locked up in mental institutions and how nightmarish it was? Bring that back. We gotta get these demons in fucking line. Let them, have it out in this fucking padded cells and just have at each other. We can record it. We can make it like a new Big Brother or something. You know what I mean? You can communally come around and they say the best way for people to bond is over something they can mutually hate. You know what I mean? So if you can find something good, just hate, that everybody can kind of get around. What do we all really not fucking like? What do we hate? What do you guys hate? You hate war?
Leftists.
I kind of like war. So.
Straight sex.
You hate great sex? Yeah, me too.
This never happened before.
No, you guys don't hate anything?
Leftists.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I do kind of.
Feel awkward about saying Josh.
What? Jews? You don't like the Jews? Well, you know what they say: hate the sinner, hate the sin, not the sinner. But I kind of hate. I fucking hate people women that walk around in the middle of the day with their fucking dogs, and they got those little bags that have the shit bags that they wear on their fucking waist. You know what I mean? And they're always picking up their fucking dog shit off again. I have no respect for those people. You know what I mean? I have a serious burning. I can't even look at them. It tears me up inside. Seriously, dogs. I like dogs, but I don't know, if you're always walking around a little dog picking up its shit and it's yapping, what is that? What are you? Are you just that, the thing that walks that thing? You're that thing's master? You're just this, I've been playing Elden Ring and there's these little guys that walk around with these little fucking rotten dogs and they attack you and they swing at you and they're not that powerful. That's how I feel about these women. They're tarnished to me. They're tarnished souls. We need to eliminate these women. We need to create kill squads. And we need to eliminate all these women that are out, that probably divorced their husbands and are getting paid child support. We need to arrest them and put them in the mental institutions with the evil leftists. And we probably need to take what else is it? Who else do we have to, women can't vote and they can't, women can't vote and they can't own property maybe? That'd be a good step. Woman. Anyways, that was fun. Have a nice day.
Josh Thompson, everybody. What a good start and a good end, eh?
Very consistent all the way through.
Real quick. Consistent.